Hello everyone, my name is Peyton King, and today I will be talking about my leadership profile. I will be talking about what type of leadership I chose, who I chose, and what examples he had. There are three types of leaderships I will be talking about today. The first one is transactional, the second one is pseudo-transformational, and then the third one is transformational. The first type of leadership is transactional. It focuses on the exchange that occur between leaders and followers. And then the second one is pseudo-transformational. It focuses on the leader's own interests rather than the interests of his or her followers. And then the final one is transformational. It's the process of engaging with others to create a connection that increases motivation and morality in both leaders and followers. The person I chose was Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs embodied transformational leadership. So he was born February 24th, 1955, and he died October 5th, 2011, and he co-founded Apple's Computers, Inc. How Steve Jobs embodies transformational leadership. Steve Jobs was known for being one of the most iconic transformational leaders in the world. People who worked for him said he was constantly challenging everyone to think beyond what they had accomplished, that he always pushed for and wanted more. He encouraged them to think about products people didn't even know they needed and go for them at full speed. He used leadership to help transform his organizational structure, improve job satisfaction, and use products to change the world. Apple is well known for innovation, and that is largely due to the way Jobs encouraged employees and used transformational leadership to allow everyone to use creativity. Jobs was reluctant to delegate. He wanted to be intertwined in every tiny fiber that formed the backbone of his company, driving it forward and remained at the forefront of every new venture. Jobs knew that creativity is just connecting things. He knew that all innovation boils down to is the simple acts of putting two unlikely ideas together to create something new. Jobs found the balance between empowering his staff and leading by example. He knew how to innovate personally and wasn't too afraid or lazy to do so. Jobs was a master at both leading by example and empowering and inspiring his staff to complete tasks on his or her own. He became a role model for his workforce by demonstrating characteristics he wanted to see them display. Some lessons of Steve Jobs. The first lesson was Jobs didn't make excuses. Jobs understood that excuses are a waste of time and don't really get you anywhere in the long run. The second lesson was Jobs provided mentorships. Jobs' mentorship style was more of a tough love approach, and while some of his messages may have been difficult to receive in the moment, it was far more important for a leader to be honest as opposed to nice. The third lesson was Jobs understood that creativity was about connecting the dots. Jobs would often say you can't connect the dots looking forward, can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future. And then the fourth lesson was Jobs' passion outweighed the money. If Jobs had been all about the money, the quality of Apple products would have been poor. And he said, always make sure your passion outweighs the monetary goals. These are my references I used for my leadership profile.